he wants to build a casino. He sees his buddy walking down the road. His name's Little Joe. He said, Little Joe, you looking for a job? He said, sure, what do you need? I need someone that run from here to town. So he said, what do you need first, boss? Why don't you go uptown and find some lumberjacks to help build my casino? So Little Joe, he takes off uptown. He's heading uptown. He goes 1 block. He goes 2 blocks. He goes 3 blocks. He goes 4 blocks. He goes 5 blocks, and there's Little Joe. He said, boss, I brought you back 4 lumberjacks to help you build your casino. He says, well, thank you, Little Joe, and here's a $2 tip. Now, Mr. Smith's talking over Little Joe now that they have the casino built. He said, hey, boss, what do we need now? Well, we need some guys to join the club. So he sends Little Joe uptown to find some guys. Little Joe, he takes off uptown. He's cruising uptown. He goes 1 block. He goes 2 blocks. He goes 3 blocks. Past the police station, there's Little Joe. He says, Little Joe, I brought you back I brought you 4. You can shut that voice thing off. I just messed that up. So 4 men. They're just like kings. He says, well, thank you, Little Joe, and here's a $2 tip. Now, Mr. Smith and the guys are having a good time in the club, saying, what do we need now, boss? Well, why don't you go find some women? So he sends Little Joe uptown to find some women. So Little Joe, he takes off uptown. He's cruising uptown. He goes 1 block. He goes 2 blocks. He goes 3 blocks. He goes 4 blocks. Past the police station, and there's Little Joe. He said, boss, I brought you back 4 beautiful women. Queen of England, Queen of Spain, and 2 Playboy bunnies. He says, well, thank you, Little Joe, and here's a $2 tip. Now, Mr. Smith, Little Joe, the guys and girls are dancing. They're having a pretty good time. And they said, hey, boss, what do we need now? Well, why don't you go uptown and get something to drink? So he sent Little Joe uptown to get some wine. So Little Joe, he takes off uptown. He's cruising uptown. He goes 1 block. He goes 2 blocks. He goes 3 blocks. And there's Little Joe. He said, boss, I brought you back 4 bottles of AC High Wine. He says, well, thank you, Little Joe, and here's a $2 tip. Now, Mr. Smith's talking over to Little Joe, and they're having a good time at the casino. And one of the guys said, hey, isn't this supposed to be a casino? Well, yeah, well, let's start gambling. He says, you know what? I don't have any change. So he hands Little Joe a $50 bill, and he says, Little Joe, go uptown and get me change for a 50. So Little Joe, he takes off uptown. He goes 1 block. He goes 2 blocks. He goes 3 blocks. Past the police station, there's Little Joe. He said, boss, I brought you back change for a 50, 4 10s, and 2 5s. Now it's 6:30. It's getting a little late. Joe's on his way home, and the cop stops him. He says, hey, Little Joe, where are you coming from? The 868 Club. He says, how old are you? 74? You don't look a day over 47. You have any kids? Yeah, 7, 4 boys and 3 girls. He says, you gamble much? Well, yeah, we're at the 868 Club. You ever won any money? Well, I won $5 once. What'd you have? 4 9s. He said, that's nothing, buddy, because I've had a straight flush.
Wow.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Holy crap. Oh my god.
Let's grind. Let's grind. Alright, yeah.
Oh my god. Is he gonna do another one? Let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do another one. I need more content. I need more content for my
Where's my
YouTube
phone
channel.
here? Alright, you can watch
I'm
this
still
one on the
recording.
screen. This is a math.
What kind of phone is that?
I can actually teach you this one. This would be a good
That was
one.
really cool.
This is one that you can teach your, or you can show your family over Christmas break. Yeah, you do. Hey, I had the card stacked
It
over.
was cool.
So, yeah, I tell the card story.
Okay, you're cheating. You hacked the system.
No, TJ.
What system?
TJ, move over there. Yes, because I'm recording. I'm sitting right here. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Let's raise this up a little bit.
TJ.
You guys ready to start? Kate, you ready to record?
No, you're not
I'm still recording. I'm still recording mine.
Oh, you can shut up. I'm ready when I'm ready to start.